Hi everyone! In September, we promised to update you on the offline mode of The Crew 2 and The Crew Motorfest, and the moment has finally arrived. Today, I will be answering the most important questions you've been asking us. Let's dive in. First, we would like to clarify the difference between decommissioning a game and deploying an offline mode. Decommissioning occurs when all online feature and infrastructure of a game are no longer available due to various reasons. An offline mode, on the other hand, allows you to launch and access the game even if the servers are inaccessible or decommissioned. Now, let's dive into your questions. As announced during our last The Crew showcase, both The Crew 2 and The Crew Motorfest will receive an offline mode. Today we will be focusing on The Crew 2, with the initial stages of its development progressing smoothly. As you can imagine, developing an offline mode requires time and resources. We are pleased to confirm that we are aiming to deploy a new hybrid way to play the game before the end of 2025 for all The Crew 2 players. The Crew 2 has originally been developed to be played online, thus we will need to adapt the experience. This is why we need to run several tests before releasing the final version of our offline mode, allowing us to refine and balance the content. Some features will be maintained, others will be adapted. For instance, specific part of multiplayer mode will no longer be available when playing offline. The final list of those features will be published as soon as we can. Regarding the Crew Motorfest, our teams are currently focused on the live service and support for the game for the years to come. But rest assured, the Crew Motorfest will receive an offline mode. The Crew 2 will be first, allowing players to enjoy and switch between online or offline mode whenever they want, when we will deploy the version before the end of 2025. As we have done for years with the Crew 2 and more recently with the Crew Motorfest, including the Insider program and numerous community tests, such as user tests and TTS, everything will be first tested by our players. The hybrid mode for the Crew 2 will follow this philosophy, with several tests conducted to ensure stability and quality before its deployment. The first test will be deployed on April 30. Selected players, based on their configurations and previous involvement in the community, will receive an invitation by email to download this test version of the Crew 2. The test version will include a specific save to let the players invited share their thoughts on a common base, without any impact on their actual progression. Offline mode will be available on all platforms where the game is available. However, the first test will be limited on PC. That's it for today. Thank you so much for being part of our incredible community. The Crew 2 and the Crew Motorfest will both receive offline modes, with the Crew 2's development progressing smoothly and aiming for a hybrid mode release by the end of 2025, allowing players to switch between online and offline when they want. Community involvement will be key, so be sure to check your emails not to miss the invitation to our tests, and stay tuned to not miss any updates.